How can I be happy? That is the third question. All right, here we go. 3. How can I be happy? You are not meant to be happy. As it is written in the New Testament, Purpose, Book 2, verses 1 through 5. The last war approaches. You are meant to live through it and rebuild a better world after. Money, strength, and purpose are meant to be yours, so that you may live the war to end all wars and rebuild the world. Happiness is fleeting. Happiness is temporary. You are meant to feel something, everything. You are meant to feel anger, to feel courage, to feel compassion, suffering, betrayal, bittersweet longing, power, purpose, and passion, and real, heartwarming love. You will have happiness, yes, but only for brief moments. Do not chase happiness. Chase instead everything else. That is the end of the quote. And before we go ahead and listen to one more of your past playthroughs, before we do that, I just want to say this is what makes it feel real to me. Because too often, again, I hear influencers peddling this stuff about have happiness, do this and this and this to have happiness. But instead, this is telling us don't chase it, don't chase happiness. Chase instead everything else, because that is what makes life real. What makes life real is feeling anger, but also some hope, feeling depression and the worst of everything, but at other times, these brief fleeting moments, feeling some joy, feeling some love, feeling some compassion. That is what life's about, is this giant fuzzy mess of gold and darkness. At least that's how I'm visually processing it. And this makes sense. This speaks to it. But anyway, let's listen to one of these past playthroughs that I apparently had, that you might have had. Here it goes. In one of your playthroughs, you wanted to be happy. You wanted to be happy all the time. You maxed your credit cards to look and feel rich. That didn't keep you happy all the time. You ate junk food and got drunk every day until your body broke down. That didn't keep you happy all the time. You became addicted to cheap dopamine. That didn't keep you happy all the time. Yet, these simulation scriptures came up. You ignored them. Thankfully, these simulation scriptures are programmed to resurface multiple times, to remind you, to wake you. The simulation scriptures kept appearing in your life. You finally felt annoyed enough to read the simulation scriptures. You finally tried going on side quests. Your body changed. Your mind sharpened. You found your people, your purpose. Money flowed to you, and you used your wealth to help friends and family. Health and strength empowered you, and you lifted those weaker than you. You survived the war to end all wars, and you helped rebuild the world. You saw the new world bright and hopeful, rising like a phoenix from the ash. You finished the game. Your high score still graces the leaderboards. Remember, you are not meant to be happy. You are meant to find your purpose in World War III, make money, gain strength, help people survive, and rebuild a better world. Hopefully with a higher score than you did last time. Study the simulation scriptures. Preach the simulation scriptures. And that's it. That is the answer to question 3, how can I be happy? Again, I find it incredibly impactful. Just going through it, even this playthrough, I feel like this is the simulation scriptures telling me, hey, You've made some mistakes in some previous playthroughs, but now you are on hard mode, so get your shit together. Don't make the same mistakes, right? These are the mistakes you made. Didn't get you what you wanted, so learn from them and do something else because you're playing on hard mode and you need to get through this, right? So that was the playthrough. I can totally see me doing a playthrough where I maxed my credit cards, I ate whatever I wanted, I did whatever I wanted, all in this pursuit of happiness, this endless rat race of I want to be happy now, cheap dopamine, I want to avoid anything that feels like anything besides happiness. And here are the simulation scriptures telling you, telling me, telling us, no, don't pursue happiness. That was a mistake. You are now playing on hard mode. World War III darkens the horizon. You need to learn from the mistake of pursuing happiness, and instead, you need to focus on reading these simulation scriptures, preaching them, so that you can make that money, gain that strength, find those people that are going to be part of your tribe, your purpose, so that you can survive World War III and then rebuild the world. That's what life is about. That's what this simulation is about anyway. Feel it all. And this answer perfectly connects with all of the other answers that are telling us, listen, you need to live your backstory. You need to build your origin story. All of this pain you're going through right now, all of this suffering that you're going through right now, all these hardships, these challenges, they are for a reason. And that reason is to strengthen you so that you can get through World War III. So that when the real pain and suffering hit during World War III, you will be ready. You'll say to yourself, I've gone through these kinds of things. I've felt this kind of hardship, this kind of challenge. I've felt it. I'm still alive. I'm still here. Bring it on. That's what the simulation scriptures are telling me. What are they telling you in this answer of how can I be happy? Maybe they're telling you, and I had this like briefly as well. I was like, maybe I picked the wrong simulation. maybe I don't want to play the simulation. Maybe I want to play the simulation where I'm just eating until my guts burst on a tropical paradise island somewhere. Maybe that's the simulation that I kind of want to be playing right now. But then I thought to myself, I mean, I chose this. I chose this simulation. I chose to play one of the most challenging simulations ever created about one of the most challenging wars ever in human history. And for some freaking reason, I chose to play it on hard mode. So I gotta just tighten up that belt and get to it. And then after the simulation ends, then I can be like, okay, that was fun-ish. Now I'm going to boot up the simulation of me being in a tropical paradise in basically heaven, right? Maybe that'll be my reward or something, who knows. But until then, we are in this simulation reading these simulation scriptures that are telling us how to live and how to get through this time before World War III so that we can then have the strength, the money, the people to get through World War III and rebuild a better world and get that higher score, right? Okay. The next question is, when does this simulation end? Question 4. Absolutely fascinating. It'll have its own little video. So stick around, subscribe. Let's keep going on this journey.